Jerry?
Yes.
We were going to ask you a question. If you would, if you don't mind repeating it, because we know we've heard it a little bit, but would you tell us how you and Jeanne met?
How we met?
Mm-hmm. And got married?
Well, it was really a very bumpy ride.
Why?
No, she and I both belonged to the same youth group at the First Baptist Church. It was very, there was nothing special about it. It was just a real friendly group of young people, high school and a little older. And we met once a week at church and had what we called a sing, which was where everybody got together and sang the favorite church and what we call favorite church and camp songs. And that was lots of fun. And it wasn't just the singing, it was the fellowship that went along with it, And so Jeanne and I were both members of that group. And at that time I was in the Navy. And so when I came back and had any kind of a liberty or a day off, why, that's where you'd find me, was at the church. And that's really how I happened to go into the YMCA and its type of ministry. That was what, because I'll get my thoughts back together. Anyway, we had one evening at the church. It was right downtown, and the doors were always open, and we always had a lot of service people, a lot of servicemen come in. And one night, a couple of kids with roller skates rolled into the church and down the stairs into the fellowship hall, and they were looking for something to eat, and so I don't remember. I guess we fed them, but anyway, but they were drunk. They were about 12 years old. Oh, it goes on all the time. But anyway, we were. Right then I decided that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to work with kids.
Wow.
And the thing about it is that I knew that if I continued to work through the church, I would only have a very limited group to work with. They would be church related, or else I wasn't reaching them, wasn't able to reach out. So that's when I decided to continue, go into the YMCA, where I could do anything I wanted to do in it anyway, but still have the Christian emphasis. But anyway, we had those things every Wednesday night, I guess it was, and when I came home, why, Jeanne had heard about me many times from other members of the group when I was out at sea, and so she was very curious. That's the word, curious. What I was like and who I was. And so when I came to visit, we had a thing at the minister's house up above Piedmont Avenue. It was a nice house and plenty of room and everything. And when I got there, I grabbed a nice comfortable chair because I really hadn't had very many comfortable chairs lately. Unbeknownst to me, she had that chair but went to the bathroom. And she came back, and here this sailor was in her chair. And she was pretty upset about it. Maybe I was Gerry Morse, but still I had no right to take her chair. But anyway, that's how I met Jeanne, and how Jeanne met me.